Georgian Bay, the ultimate proving grounds. How bad do you want it? When will you say enough is enough? And what are you willing to endure to succeed? For us, the answer is simple. Whatever it takes. Strap in and enjoy the ride on our hunt for the Giants of Georgian Bay. Some say the truest version of yourself is the one you are when nobody's watching. The behaviors you have, standards you hold yourself to, and the ways you choose to spend your time are the essence of your character. With a 2-day solo camping trip planned and the only goal of catching a giant toothy critter, this must mean one thing. When it all boils down, and there's only one choice, and if I was only allowed to target one fish ever again, I am a pike angler. Let's see if I can find some solo success.
Giant. See how big this girl is. Woo! Big fat 39 incher. 39. Woo! Let's go. 39 incher.
Northern pike get a bad rap from anglers. From south to north, they just aren't well liked by a large number of them. In the south, where waters are too warm to grow large pike, this makes sense. The razor-sharp teeth from hammer-handle-sized pike will steal all their expensive bass baits, and they don't put up much of a fight. But in the north, pike get nearly as big as muskie, attack baits just as aggressively, and have a much larger population. So I often wonder, how can you not like catching these fish? Maybe it stems from anglers not knowing how to target the largest pike in their bodies of water, or that they move to difficult locations to effectively target them in the warm summer months when most are on the water? Or is it just the myth older than time itself that pike and muskie are destroying their beloved walleye populations? Either way, it's the start of fall, and in my mind, gator season is over.
Whoa, feller. Okay. Oh yeah. That's right. Oh, did you get off? Oh. Shit. Look at the move.
By midday, I found a handful of new weed beds and caught a number of decent pike, but still only the one that was net worthy. By adjusting the target location slightly, I figure I can start increasing the size of fish I'm seeing.
Got him. Oh, another thick girl.
One misconception about pike is that they are a warm water species. While small pike will put up with warm waters, big pike, those over 35 inches and 10 pounds, prefer colder waters, like those lake trout are typically found in, compared to those overrun with bass, muskie, and other panfish. Because of this, pike are generally very deep in the summer, but come fall, when the waters begin to cool, they can move shallow again to go on a feeding frenzy before winter arrives. The first spot we stopped was colder, everywhere else we have found has still been warm, which is keeping the larger pike out. Despite wanting to catch the big gators, the calm waters in this area are allowing us to explore with ease, and this is an opportunity to scope out new weed beds for all future trips to the area we just can't pass up. Weed beds on Georgian Bay and other deeper rocky lakes don't typically change from year to year, so identifying and making waypoints will keep us from forgetting them on any future outings in the area. We are also using the auto chart function on our Hummingbird fish finder units to create extremely detailed maps of the area while we can see and get very close to the numerous amounts of unmarked shoals and other hazards that we might encounter.
Did he come back?
While fishing some of the deeper, cooler areas, I encounter some big, heavy fish, but are broken off twice in a 20-minute span. I'm using 80-pound braid and 120-pound leader. This is not something that should happen. Unsure what happened on the first bite off, I continued as normal thinking it was a fluke. When the second fish came in and turns on the bait right at the boat, I see the line move towards its gill plate, and as soon as it pulls away, another lure is gone. Unfortunate luck, something that's all part of the game. While losing the lure stings, I'm still more hung up on not knowing just how big these two fish were. As sundown approaches, I decide to get the boat ready for the night ahead, control until there's no daylight left. After a hot, uncomfortable night with rain, the conditions for day 2 have changed. Day 2, had a little bit of rain last night. I think there's a thunderstorm on the way, so we're gonna leave our whole top set up together just in case things get bad. We need to get dry quick. Making a few adjustments. See, going very bright. Instead of going with the black and gold bucktail, I'm gonna add a little bit of orange in there, a little bit of color instead of flash since it's dark out. Give them a bit more to look at, a bit more contrast. And obviously, fire tiger and just obscenely gross, easy visible baits. We'll see how it happens.
Look at that big old school of bait. Holy, he swallowed her. That first fish of the day. Got him. Ooh. Another thick girl. Another little chunky one. Not bad. Oh. short and fat. Another one. Another big fat one.
After scouting a number of new areas and catching some decent pike, I'm confident some of the bigger fish should have returned to a well-known fall spot and decided to make the move for a shot at a big one before heading home.
Another little chunky one. Baby. Whoa. 39 and a half.
2 days, 2 nearly 40-inch fish, and a number of new spots to target. The fall is just getting started, and the bite is only expected to get better. I can't wait to see what the rest of fall has in store. Fishing is fun, but we can all agree catching is a whole lot better. Fishing is a puzzle, and our Zero to Hero Masterclass is here to help you solve regardless of where, when, or what you fish for. If you've never picked up a rod before, or you've been fishing for a lifetime, our program will teach you all you need to catch more and bigger fish every time you hit the water. You'll learn how to use fish biology and environmental cues to figure out the hows and whys of their behavior in order to plan your fishing trips, make smart, informed decisions on the water, and ultimately put more and bigger fish in the boat. The new wave of fishing is here. Are you ready to catch it?